The topic I want to speak on this morning is that God is not too late to answer us. I don't know whether somebody heard that. I said God is not too late to answer us. God is not too late to answer us. What does it mean? Your time and with God's time are not what the same. Your delay is God appointed time. So many Christians today, so many believers, so many worshippers, by the time that they are believing God for one particular thing, many of them will say it's like God does not exist. It's like God is delaying my miracle. It's like God has forgotten me. What will I do next? Let me look for alternative. Since God is delaying my miracle, God is not want to hear my prayer. My brethren and my sisters and my brother, your time and God's time can never be the same. The only way that your time can be God's time is when you are in agreement with God. When you are in what? Agreement with what? With God. For your time to correspond with God's time, you must be in agreement with what? With God. God is not a wicked God that will say, let me punish this man, let me punish this woman with this hard desire. The Bible told us in the book of Psalm 34, 37, 45, it says, delight yourself in God, and He will give you the desire of what? Of your heart. Sometimes we believers, we worshippers, we only call that say, God, you must do this thing for me. And when that something is not coming forth, when that something is not coming forth, you begin to argue, you begin to suggest unnecessary suggestions that will lead you outside of Christ. Anything that God cannot give you, you cannot get it somewhere else. Christianity requires our patience. Our Christianity requires our patience. If you are patient with God, you will get the best. If you are patient with God, you will get more than your expectation. Let's look at the case study in the Bible to prepare our mind for this topic. I love this topic very well. Let's look at Job. We take Job chapter 1 and 2, and look what happened to Job. Job chapter 1. I will read Job chapter 1. If you are there, you follow me. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job. And that man was perfect. Oh my God. For God to see that Job is perfect, that means Job is qualified to get whatever he needs. He said that man was perfect. That's one credential. And upright too. And one that feared God and shun evil. Three credentials that now that Job have this three credential, what Job experienced never affected Job Christianity, never affected Job or saying that God is no more existing. Bible taught us where we write that Job was very perfect in the sight of God, but Job was having a problem that many of us, when we see that problem, we begin to ask God questions. Say, God, you are too late to answer with me. Job keep toward his faith. He keep toward his belief that one day God's time will correspond with my time. I pray for somebody this morning. Your time will correspond with God's time. So bless you. I pray for you this morning. I say your time will correspond with God's time. So bless you this morning. Don't change your story. Don't change your story. In the mighty name of Jesus. Brethren, when we are expecting things from God, let's focus our time with God. That's why Bible says in Amos 3, it said, can two work together except they are involved in agreement. For you to swim in the rain of the miraculous, your time needs to correspond with God's time. Some of us will say that God is slow. God is slow. There's no alternative to the things of God. That's why the Bible says God is pure. God is for pure. Ah, look at that man. Look at that woman. God is blessing that man. God is blessing that woman. Remember that two of you did not come to this life at the same time. If God is blessing somebody, it's a testimony that God is so visit me. It's a testimony that God is alive. If God is blessing somebody, having in mind that I will soon get to you. Are you getting what I'm saying? That to say, God is too slow. Let me look for alternative. Let me look for alternative. No! There's no alternative with things for God. Job was a perfect man before God. Upright and is somewhat evil. Job, one day the wife came to Job. He said, Job, how for all this you are still waiting, you are still believing God. Some people will say that Job's wife was not a Christian. She's a Christian. She couldn't exercise her patience. Sometimes we Christians, there are the place that we exercise patience. We look for alternative. And that alternative is not good for us. Say God is too slow. And the one came, he said, abuse God so that you will die. And Job replied, he said, you are talking like one of the what? The foolish women. He said, I will wait until my appointed time. I will wait until my time comes. Let's look at the scripture so that you will not look that I'm just joking. Let's look at Job 14. Job 14. Job 14. If you are there, you read with me. Job 14. It said, if a man die, shall he live again all the days of my appointed time? I will wait until my time comes. I pray for somebody this morning. I say your strength will come. I say your strength will come. If your strength can come, your strength will come. You will be the next person that will celebrate that your strength has come. That your strength has come. In the mighty name of Jesus. Job said, I will wait in the appointed time when my change will come. Sometimes God delay our miracle. It's not that it's wicked. God delay our miracles to check our heart. You know, there are sometimes some miracles that God embarrass you with. You will forget the party. We are saying it today. It's just like a man that God has blessed with a car, and this man was faithful in the house of God. I know this man very well. It's your 10 minutes at a decade. And this man was not coming to church again. Then we asked him, God, why are you not be coming to church? My car developed faults. The other day, there is no fuel. And God can bless this person like this. We give unnecessary words. Excuse. It's because God is not too late to want to answer on us. Your mindset, your commitment, your faithfulness speak in the times of what? Blessing. In the time of what? Blessing. God has what? Appointed time. He has a time that he needs everybody at what desire. The Bible says it's the Bible says it's only the fool that said there is no one God. If someone is passing a terrible time, you as a Christian, you can cancel with that person. That God is not too late to what? To meet your heart desire. Sometimes when I'm asking God one particular thing, sometimes I will be worried. I'm human being. But before you know it, I will hear that voice say, my son, God is not too late to meet what? Your needs. I will come down. God's people, his children, in times of what our desire, only that we are not coming down to what his ways. For you to hear, for you to take direction from God, you will be involved in the spirit. That you will know the process that you will pass as well as a child of God. All of us that is present here in this meeting, we have one need of the other. Some of us we have visited different workplaces. So, let me try this place. Whether God exists. God exists. That's why we call it omnipresent what? God. It's everywhere. But it's not left for you to connect yourself with what we call. For your heart desire to what? To come to what? To pass. In a race, everybody cannot come out first. There must be first, and there must be second, and there must be third. If you understand God, and you know how God works, how God bless his children, there will not be that a walk in your mind. Sometimes we receive what we did not pray for. We will not ask God, why did this miracle come to me? I did not pray for it. And you'll be happy. But what you pray for and you did not receive it, you begin to ask God, say, God, what is going on? I've been praying for this particular thing. This thing is not coming forth. Let me look for alternative. God is always present with what? His children. And the Bible told us, when Job waited upon God, and the Bible told us that God answered Job in what? In a predicament. Job was having 10 children. And the Bible told us that there is no beautiful women in that time that are more beautiful than what? Job's children, daughter. He has 7 daughters and 3 sons. And the Bible told us that he played the latter end of our show. Why? Because so we take upon the appointed time of a God. Don't be in a hurry and leave the presence of God. That is what most of us are doing today. We are doing in a hurry, and if God does not answer my prayer, I will look for other things. Now, other things that you will look for will not help you. I pray for somebody this morning. Your person will give result. I say your person will know will give result. We need the good result for you. I say your person will know will give good result. And we need the good result for you. In Jesus' name we pray. If you share the Bible very well, you will discover that people that are patient with God, people that are patient with God, they get the best. That's why the Bible says, he said, for your sake, I will give you on double. That's what the Bible says. People that are patient with God, they never go empty-handed. They never go empty-handed. I always say, if you are expecting things for God, there is a role that you will play. There is a role that you will play. There is a role that you will play. Last time I told you, somebody, I don't ask money from abroad. I have a lot of people there. I don't have. If I want to take money from your hand and God has blessed me with that, I will sit down. I will sit down on the ground, put my leg down, so I call your name. I did it, it worked for me. I did it, it worked for me. Because I said, God, I need this particular thing. I sat down, I table, the person said that incomplete. But the modern Christian that we are today, we don't want to patient with God. We want to walk with God pride. Do you know that when you walk with God pride, your door will open? When you walk with God pride, when you walk with God appointed time, a little celebration. I pray for somebody this morning. You're walking with God with little celebration. Walking with God with little celebration. Who told you that God does not hear the cry of children? He knows what we desire, but God wants you to work. I hear what I'm saying. To work. You know, sometimes anything that you have free, it does not bring value. I know somebody will not accept this. Anything that you get freely, it does not play with value. There are some people who don't give anything. They say this one, then you don't give me. This one, then you don't give me. Out of that people, and this one you don't give me. Oh, you remember when you were crying for what? For it. God is not too late to answer our prayers. Prayer means you talking to God and God talking back to you. And when God talking back to you, you wait for what? The expectation. Because if you don't understand God, you cannot manifest your expectation. It's your expectation that will bring the results, that will bring the fruit that you demand from God. God is so foolish. I already use myself as a perfect example. I've seen his life. If anybody we say that we not serve God again, I would have been the person. Because I have seen life. I have challenged God. Say, God, what is the meaning of this